This is our final build on the third project for the Mark Rober Creative Engineering. As you can see in the background, we've finished off our basketball arcade machine. It's been, again, a huge effort, pretty rewarding, very challenging. So we took an existing machine that Kai and I had actually worked together on a few years ago. We've extended it, we've added a lot to it, and it's come up really well. So we'll go through some of the bits and pieces and we'll show you how it all functions. There's still room for improvement, but overall, another really good result that we're really proud of. So I'll walk you through some of the builds so you've got an idea of what we've done. As you can see, we've actually built up a metal chassis for this. We already had that from the existing project. We also had some of the LEDs running onto it. The original game was just a single mode game. We've now added multiple modes into it to make it a little bit more challenging and mix things up a bit. We've added additional LED strips, some of which you can see in the background there that they're actually on the back of it and on the top of it and throwing the glow out onto the walls and the ceiling, which add a bit of effect. They certainly brighten up the room when it's playing. So essentially, as you can see, it's a two-player game. We've got an Arduino running it. The Arduino is hooked up to run all of it. Again, we're running a Mega. So the Arduino is addressing all of the strips for us. It's also receiving different inputs from different switches. So there's actually 5 switches on this build, so it's fairly simple. But you've got the main two to actually start the game, which we'll show you that a bit after when we've got a bit more lighting going on. But we've got 2 switches that are actually running to read the balls. So if I actually come in closer on that, you'll see up in here we've got a actual flap that is on a spring, and tucked in the back of this is a little switch just literally wired into it, and that's all it's doing, and it's literally just taking a read. Each time the ball comes through, it just sends a signal through for a read. Obviously each team's got its own. That's a pretty simple thing. While the game's playing, you've got the 3 main sections of the board. You'll see this later on, but as you can see in the dot matrix display area there at the bottom, there are 3 different colours. You've got a blue, a white, and a red. Obviously, blue team is on the left, red team is on the right, and the white is actually used for the clock. We use that in different modes for counting up or counting down, whether that be a 1st to 10 challenge or a 60-second challenge or whatever mode we've actually got it running in. That splits it out and makes it very easy to read.
As you can see down the front here, we've got a control center that the players just enter. There's 3 buttons. Start, which just start the game. Brightness, when it's pushed in, it's brighter. When it's pulled out, it's duller. And mode, which is another new thing that was added, and it can just change between modes. Whereas before we only had 1 mode, which would just be a start button and brightness. So the text is created by the same machine as the city silhouette behind me, and we basically made our own stickers with it, and then it's been put on. So the team blue and team red bit has been put onto a reverse checker, which is like this, and then we also used an iron-on vinyl to get the basketball words and the basketball onto the sheet.
As you can see, both of the backboards are actually infinity mirrors. We did this to add a bit of effect, which came up pretty cool. They're not quite as deep in appearance as we'd hoped, but they still add something to it. The addressable LED strip is again controlled by the Arduino. The plexiglass or the acrylic sheet that's actually up in there was some scrap that was being thrown out of a butcher's store. That's why you can see the little handles that are actually in the side of it from where they were sliding across in front of the fresh meats. So that's been donated to us. We've put the mirror tint on it and we've built that up ourselves. So thanks everyone for watching. This has been a lot of fun. We shot for the stars a bit with this one. We've missed a few things. We do plan on pushing this one further. We didn't quite get the sound effects running. We've got some great plans for that. So hopefully we can nail that bit in the not too distant future. And then this will be moving inside for the kids to be having a lot of fun with. I'll put a short clip of some of the little guys that have been having a muck around out here. It's already getting a good workout. Thanks for watching again.